Hey everybody, this is Katie from Katie Creates, and I have pulled out my 2018 Classic Size Happy Planner to record a plan with me for today. So we're looking at the week of September 3rd through September 9th, which is the week of Labor Day. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the productivity sticker book. I figured with the yellow lines, I would get started with a yellow and teal themed spread. So I'm taking this habit tracker long sticker from the productivity sticker book, just kind of as a starting point for me. And I can never lay these long stickers down right, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. There were a few little air bubbles there, so I was just smoothing it out, which it looks fine in the end, so not a big deal. So next I'm pulling out these flight stickers from the box sticker rolls that the Happy Planner sold at Michael's around Christmas time, I guess. My boyfriend has been on a trip with some of his friends this weekend, so I needed a way to remind myself that I needed to be ready to pick him up from the airport when he comes back Monday night. So I wanted to make sure that I included that right away. And since Monday is Labor Day, I pulled out this Happy Memory Keeping Dates and Holidays sticker book to find the Labor Day sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the gold foil one. And then I also go back, and in this book, I decided to pull one of these cute little sticky notes with like the thumbtack in it. I guess it's not a sticky note then, but whatever, you know what I mean. So I'm going to layer the Labor Day sticker on top of that and then place it in that top box on Monday. And I just love the way that that looks. So since the little push pin was pink, I decided that I'm going to tie in pink in a few other places. And honestly, I didn't add that much pink, but throughout the rest of the week when I need to add things in, I'll add more and pull that pink out a little bit more. So I do have an appointment Friday evening, so I pulled out a pink appointment box from the productivity sticker book to remind myself of that. And I have some VersaFine Onyx Black ink set to the side because I haven't been stamping a whole lot lately, in my planner at least, but I really want to get back to it. So I pulled out my stamp bins and my ink to have, that way I can add them in. So I went ahead and pulled out the Gold Star Quotes sticker book because I think it's the perfect way to tie together pretty much whatever color scheme you want to use. There's a sticker in there. So I'm just flipping through to see what strikes my fancy, and I flip back and forth a few times, but that's okay. I end up pulling out this teal Happy Plan sticker, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down on Saturday. I graduated from the University of Florida, go Gators, and my boyfriend and I are going to meet some friends for a football game next Saturday, so I am really excited for that. I know that I have some football stickers somewhere, but I wasn't able to find them while I was planning, so I might have to make some more with my silhouette, but that's okay. I will eventually add one of those in there. So I pulled out the budget sticker book because I do have my car payment due this week. So I wanted to remind myself of that. I'm just flipping through to see what would look best. And I end up pulling out one of these little yellow envelope bill due stickers. And I just wanted to go ahead and trim the corner of it with these tiny little Cutter Bee stickers that I got from Cutter Bee scissors that I got from Michael's. And I ended up trimming off a little bit too much of this sticker, but that's okay. It ends up working just fine. Not what my first choice would have been, but it's okay. It's just for 1 week. So I placed that down on Wednesday, and then, after I finish filming this, I'll go in and write the amount and everything in there. And I'm flipping through trying to remember if I have any other bills due this week, but I don't think that I do. So I'm going to move on, and I pulled out the seasonal sticker book to see if there were any like full box stickers or anything that I wanted to pull in for this. So I flipped through a couple times and I didn't really find anything, but that is okay. And all of these fall stickers showing up in that seasonal book make me wish so much that I was planning for fall, but I live in Florida and it just feels way too soon for that right now. So I flipped open the Color Story sticker book and I found this, The Best Is Yet to Come. So I kind of just put my finger there to see if there were any other stickers that might work better, but I think I'm going to go ahead and flip back to that. It has the gold foil and everything, so I thought that that would be a good way to tie in the gold foil that I used in the Labor Day sticker onto the other day, onto the other planner page. So I stick that down on Thursday. And then I have one of my stamp bins right here. I just switched to using this system. The bin itself is from the Container Store. I can see if I can link it down below. And it's still a new system for me, but I think I really like it. I switched up the categories and everything a little bit, but I'm still learning kind of the different places that I put things, but I think once I get used to that, it's really going to work out nicely. I have 2 of these bins that just stack on top of each other really nicely, and then I have 2 smaller bins that stack on top of that, so I can keep my inks and my acrylic blocks that I use most often just all stacked together, so it's really easy to pull them all out when I need. So I got this Sweet Stamp Shop set out. It's called Success Doodles, and I'm going to use that You Got This stamp. I have a lot going on at my job right now, so a little extra motivation throughout the week is always a good thing. So I'm just going to put it on my acrylic block, tap it on my VersaFine ink pad, and then just place it down there on Wednesday. And Sweet Stamp Shop stamps are super high quality, so you don't need to worry about priming them or anything. You can just put it on the block, get some ink, and then stamp it. So this pink thing right here is just a chamois I got from Walmart, and it's honestly the best thing. It looks so disgusting, but all you need is a little bit of water, and you just wipe your stamp right off on there, and then place it back on the acetate so that you can keep your workstation clean and your fingers, most importantly, so you're not getting excess ink all over the place. So I've just found that that's a super easy way to keep everything cleaned up, especially without wasting paper towels every time that you want to stamp. So I pulled out this chore list sticker that I thought I was going to use, but then it really bothered me that the top of the clipboard had silver foil and everything else that I used had gold foil. So I decided not to use it, and I just pulled out a different stamp from Sweet Stamp Shop, and it just says to do, so I put that on my block, and I'm going to stamp that on Sunday. And here's a lesson for everyone: pull your planner pages out when you are stamping if you have the ability to do so, because that's what happens when you have an uneven surface. But it's okay. I just pulled it out. I'm going to go ahead, line the stamp back up, stamp it, and it's not perfect by any means, but it's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to move on, and I'm going to grab my checklist stencil from the Happy Planner, and I'm just going to stencil in the little boxes. I don't really like stenciling in the lines, but that's okay. So I put this back in my planner. I'm going to grab that stencil like I said. I'll put in the checklist boxes. So I'm just lining that stencil up with the edge of my box, and I'm using a Uniball Signo Ultra Micro. I think it's 0.38. I always write with a Papermate Flare in my planner, but for some reason I just like the look of having the boxes in a thinner line. And then when I check them off with the thicker pen, I don't know, I just like the look of that better for some reason. And I found that the Papermate Flares kind of tend to get ink on the stencil itself, so it kind of smudges sometimes. So that's another reason I don't like to use that. So I pulled out the seasonal sticker book again to see if there were any icon stickers to use. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some yellow ones and just put down a few little star stickers. I put one on Saturday morning so that I can note what our plans will be as far as like carpooling with friends and stuff. So I know what time we need to meet them and all of that. Then I'm going to go ahead and put another one over here on, I was going to put it on Tuesday, but I ended up putting it on Monday to remind myself to meal plan for the week, because after the long weekend, that's definitely something I want to do to keep myself on track for the week. So after that, I think that this is where I'm going to leave it. Definitely, I will add in some more pink throughout the week, but thanks so much for stopping by and watching, guys. See you next time.